Okay, awesome, sounds good, I'll see you then. Okay, drive safe. Honey, wake up, I have something great to tell you.
Ah man, why did you have to wake up? I was right in the middle of an amazing dream where I was fucking a different woman that wasn't you.
You're never going to believe this. My mom called and said she's in the mood to come over and take Caillou to look after for a few days while we stay here and relax and not have to worry about that ugly face hanging around. Doesn't that sound great?
Holy fuck yeah, that's awesome. That boy has been driving me nuts lately. The other day he would not stop bothering me about how he dropped a knife on his toe and he wouldn't stop bleeding, yada yada yada, like Jesus, just get a band-aid or some shit and leave me alone. But a few nights without that dipshit around might restore my faith in the universe and maybe finally teach me to stop robbing banks as a career, because I really could use a fucking vacation from that bald-headed child.
Yeah, I know. Anyways, I'm going to let him know the news. He's probably just as happy as I am and that he won't have to deal with my ugly slutty face for a while too.
Oh good, now that she's gone I can finish my dream of that hot blonde.
Caillou, wake up, I have some good news for the both of us.
Mom, I was right in the middle of a dream where I was in a universe where you didn't exist, which doesn't make sense, because if you didn't exist then I wouldn't exist, but I guess parents just don't exist in this universe that was in my dream, and I wish that could be reality.
Well, here's some good reality for you. My mom called and your grandma is coming to pick you up to look after for a few days. I'm guessing she forgot to take her memory medicine and forgot how fucking ugly her grandson was, but she's coming, which means you don't have to deal with me and your father don't have to deal with you. So the both of us will get our vision back for a few days from not seeing each other. Isn't that exciting?
Holy shit, yeah, that's exciting. I can't believe after all these years grandmom is finally coming over to take me away from this hellhole for a few days. Oh, this is going to be so amazing. She could cook for me and I wouldn't have to eat your hazardous cooking, and I could relax without seeing your slutty face pop up around the corner to yell at me for being ugly. Oh, I can't wait.
Man, when is she going to get here? I can't wait until I don't have to look at your ugly bald-headed face. Just your presence alone makes me want to vomit. I just want to go in the bathroom and use my vibrators in peace knowing you are not around.
2 hours later.
Hello everyone, I'm here to pick up my ugly bald-headed child. Sorry it took me so long. There was a peppermint truck selling peppermints, and I had to get 25 pounds of peppermints.
Oh, thank God you're here. He's right there asleep. I can't thank you enough for taking him away from me for a few days. This is going to be the best few days of my life. I mean seriously, the last time I had a good day was the day before I gave birth to him. Ever since then it's been downhill from there.
Caillou, wake up, it's time to go. I want to get going before it gets dark out. With my old age, my vision is so bad. The last time I went driving at nighttime I hit about 69 deers and took me nearly a year to wash off all that blood off my poor car.
Oh yes, you're finally here to take me away from this dump. And the great thing is, no matter how minty your home smells like, it will smell 1,000 times better than this dumpster fire that is my mom's house. Well, it's Dad's house cause he pays the pills, but Mom takes the credit for all the money he makes.
All right, well, let's go. My car is in the front, so let's hit the road before I hit a deer.
Wow, Grandma, your car is like extremely old. It looks even older than you. Why don't you just get a newer car? Like, holy moly.
Hey, you know what? I love this car more than you or even my daughter. It runs better than me, and I'm younger than this car. So hush up about my car and get in so we can get to my place before it gets too dark out.
This car makes a lot of noise. It's louder than Mom when she uses her vibrators at night, and I can smell the exhaust very strongly. Just pointing out a few things about this car.
Hey, you know what? At least it makes noise. Better than those dumb electric cars. So stupidly silent they could kill someone because of not being able to hear them. Then they add fake noise to only a few, which is ludicrous because you might as well just have natural noise from an engine. And at least the exhaust smells better than you right now. That's the reason I picked up 25 pounds of peppermint and put it in the trunk so that when I picked you up, I wouldn't smell you. But luckily I can smell my car's exhaust because it's an older car and you stink to high heavens. You really should take a shower or something. Well, Caillou, this is my house. The bathroom is right there behind you if you need it. God, the last time you were in here you were 1 year old. But honestly, you were such an ugly baby I had to wait until you were a little older to bring you over again.
While your home is beautiful, it doesn't smell like Shrek's armpits, it's decorated nice, and man do I wish I could just live here with you forever and never go back home.
Well, Caillou, I'm sorry, but I do have to bring you back home in a couple days. I'd lose my mind if I had to deal with you forever. Now I made some dinner before I left to pick you up, so let's head to the kitchen and we'll eat some cold steaks that I'm not going to heat up because cold steak tastes better than warm steak. All right, Caillou, eat your dinner. I hope you like it. I slaved over a hot stove for 2 hours making that.
Hey, that's what my mom usually says, but she complains about slaving over a microwave for 2 minutes. That must mean the steak is going to taste much better. Holy fucking goddamn shit, you are right, cold steak does taste better. Like hot damn, that tasted fucking good. How the fuck did you give birth to my mom who cooks food that literally tastes like the penis of Satan? However, your cold steak may just take good being cold because it actually has flavor. The only way I could get down my mom's food is eating it so hot that there is no flavor and it burns my throat. Thank you, Grandma, for cooking this food that tastes so fucking good. Holy shit.
Man, when is she going to get here? I can't wait until I don't have to look at your ugly bald-headed face. Just your presence alone makes me want to vomit. I just want to go in the bathroom and use my vibrators in peace knowing you are not around.
Oh, I curse like this all the time. Been doing it since I was 3 years old. Mom curses like all day long. Actually, she's the one that taught me the word fuck, shit, bitch, ass, dick, pussy, cock, fatherfucker, twat, wanker, and piss. Well, actually, I learned the word piss on the internet when I watched a guy drink his own piss, and then I tried it and realized it tasted much better than my mom's cooking. But even though the taste wasn't bad, my stomach just did not cooperate with the piss I kept drinking.
Hey, I told you, Caillou, I did not tolerate you cursing like a sailor in my house. I didn't even let the sailor curse in here when I dated one a few years ago. But it didn't work out when I realized was really into sailboats.
Oh, but come on, I love cursing, it feels so invigorating.
Well, it's not invigorating for me. Now, if you'll excuse me, us old people have to use the bathroom very frequently.
Fucking bitch.
Caillou, what is this horrible mess? You better clean this up, mister, right now.
But I don't feel like it, hence the idea of making a mess.
Come on, Caillou, I don't have time for this.
How about you just eat some poo, okay? And I know that was a lame insult, but I don't know how to come up with remarks without curse words, so bear with me.
Okay, you know what, let's just drop it. It's getting late, I have to go out and say goodnight to my car because it talks back way less than you. I'll just clean up your mess tomorrow morning, you big baby. That's what I'll call you from now on. A big baby. I hope you like it.
You know what? Since she loves that car so much, maybe I'll sneak out tonight and destroy it like I did with my dad's Tesla because it got a lot of views on YouTube, so I might as well do it again because I didn't know how annoying grandmom could get. Like seriously, not allowing me to curse and making a huge deal out of me making a mess in her house. Like what kind of person does that? Alright, Grandma should be asleep by now. I've been laying here for a solid hour making sure she falls asleep so I can destroy her car and annoy her.
Caillou, I'm going out to my car to get something. I'll make you breakfast when I get back.
Awesome, I hope you have fun going out to your car.
Caillou, you big stupid baby. Why the hell did you destroy my car?
Because you wouldn't let me curse, and it's annoying how much you talk about your old car, so why the hell not? It's not like it won't run. I just made it look ugly by throwing an egg at it and shitting on it and smashing the headlights windshield and part of the hood, but technically me not hitting the actual engine should mean the car will still run.
You crossed the line, you stinky ugly brat. And to think I was nice enough to pick you up and have you over here. And you know what? You don't need to curse to live, okay? It's just words, it won't accomplish anything. But that's it, mister, you are grounded.
Oh yeah, and how the fuck are you going to ground me? Mom has shaved my feet with a cheese grater to give my feet shavings to Dan Schneider. You can't possibly punish me worse than that.
Why are you back with him so soon? I thought you were going to have him for 2 or 3 more days.
I was, but then he destroyed my car. So as his punishment, I brought him here, which is close to being sent to hell.
Fuck, well, how about this? I'm now grounding him, and his punishment is to stay with you because as a punishment he has to live with his grandmom that is very mad at him for at least 24 years.
Well, I'm double grounding him, and his punishment is to stay with you for eternity, which might actually be worse than hell itself.
Well, you know what, I'm now triple grounding him, and his punishment is to stay with you until hell freezes over.